Okay, so this is the image that I'm gonna do. This is straight out of the camera. Um, these are all unedited down here, so you can see. Um, these are my settings. I use my 85 ISO 100. The f-stop is 1.8. Okay, so these were all done with small 07, and I really didn't have to do that much. I'm gonna bump up the exposure, bump up my contrast. I want it warmer, but then that makes her kind of pink, so then I'm going to kind of take down my tint. This might be a little too green. And then I'm going to bump up my clarity, and that's what will brighten her face up. Well, at least it does in this picture. And maybe bump up my blacks just a little bit. And then usually I will go and take out all the green. So there's that. I'm just going to export this to my desktop. And then usually, I don't do this in every session, but for portrait sessions like this, I will take my images into Photoshop. So I always use the Greater Than Gatsby Newborn Essentials. I love their retouching brushes. So I'm going to do the Creamy Baby Skin. It's the one I always use. And it takes a while, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go in and kind of smooth out her face. And again, this specific brush tends to lighten the skin up a little bit. I know someone had asked me if I had used a flash. No, I did not. I'm not being as precise as I usually would, but usually you want to avoid areas like this because it does kind of end up looking cloudy with this brush. And then you want to go in and brush it off her face. Not her face, her eyebrows and her hair. I always just add a little bit of pink back to the cheeks. Her lips are already a nice pretty red, so I don't think I'm going to touch them. And I'm just going to go and kind of brighten up her eyes a little bit. I don't want her to look like a doll, but... And then the eyelashes. The eyelashes, they always look really wonky at first. But then if you take your opacity down, it just adds a little bit more depth to her eyeballs. I don't know if you can see that difference. And that's really all I did. It was really easy.